Hi everyone, it's Casey Williams. One of my all-time favorite cars is the green 1970 Buick Estate Wagon in the movie The Way, Way Back. Wood grain sides and all. I just think it's a really classy, elegant car. But the best-selling station wagon today in America is the Subaru Outback. You know, it offers some off-road capability, the interior space of a mid-sized crossover, and it's just really a nice car. But somewhere between the Way, Way Back and the Outback is the car we have for you today. It's the 2018 Buick TourX Wagon. Well, the Regal TourX is a legit European wagon. It's a virtual clone of the Opel Insignia, and it's built in Rüsselsheim, Germany. So it truly is a European car. But you also have some of the Buick trademark design cues on the car. You know, the waterfall grille is kind of falling behind now with the wing motif on the front. I like the colored logo. Looks real classy as well. But again, the car looks very, very European. LED headlamps, light tubes here with the signature Buick driving lamps, and just very, very classy chrome details here and there. You come around the side and you really do start to see the car's off-road intentions. It sits up higher than the Regal Sportback, the 5-door sedan, but it's considerably lower than an Outback, so you're not going to do real serious off-roading. But it's got enough ground clearance, it's got the body cladding on it around the wheel wells and on the lower side sills, you know, to kind of protect it from the rocks and dirt if you want to do some light off-roading. But it's a pretty big car. I mean, it's noticeably longer than the Outback as well. Some of the European design cues, you know, the chrome detailing here, the elegantly integrated roof rack, and just this chrome strip that comes back here and into the tail lamps. Again, you really can tell that it's designed in Germany and in Europe. 18-inch alloy wheels. You come around the back. Again, just that really beautiful European look to the car too. I have to admit, this won't be everybody's cup of tea in terms of design, but I think it's really nice. I think it's nice that Buick stepped out and did something very different. It kind of puts them in that class with the Volvos and the other European cars. Again, I kind of like this detail here. It comes down the satin silver into the tail lamps. And we open up the hatch. There's a lot of interior space. Again, we're talking about more space than a lot of mid-sized crossovers back here. Got the tie downs here. You can move them in the rail system. Power outlet. Again, places to put your grocery bags. One button, back seat folds down. So you can extend this clear to the front, get a bicycle in there no problem, and carry all your gear. Well, the TourX has exactly the powertrain that a European wagon with a Buick badge needs in this day and age. It starts with the engine. It's a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, delivers 250 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. That's shifted through the all-wheel drive system through an 8-speed automatic transmission. All-wheel drive is standard on this car. Fuel economy is rated 21 miles per gallon in the city, 29 on the highway. It's really plenty of power. I've seen some reviews where people think it's not enough power. It's basically a mid-size car. 250 horsepower, 295 pound-feet of torque, I think is plenty in a car like this. This does have auto stop-start, and you can't defeat it, so you have to get used to that. But it's really not all that intrusive. You put your foot on the brake at a stop sign, engine pauses, you lift off the brake, engine comes back on. It's really not been much of a problem. And it does really help that fuel economy. So you got a mid-sized car, all-wheel drive, 29 miles per gallon highway. Pretty good deal all the way around. The interior shows both, the car's Buick and European roots. I think it's pretty clean and elegant. I really like it. The new wing dash design is Buick's new trademark design. We've also seen it in the Encore and Enclave crossovers and the LaCrosse sedan. I think it just looks very nice. Touchscreen's very clean, easy to use. Audio, phone, navigation, climate. Just go right through the icons on the top, very easy to use. This has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and it's just, to me, again, it's just very easy to use. You can browse, you can do it like an iPad, just swipe screen it, very easy. Down below, volume, tuning here. Again, I'd love to have volume and tuning now. That's always the way I like to have it, but this works out pretty easy. You can also voice control it. Next level down, you've got dual zone automatic climate control, heated seats, you've got a heated steering wheel. And again, this is actually a simpler model than some of the others. You can get a full twin panel sunroof, you can get the forward collision alert system, crash avoidance system, adaptive cruise control. You can get all those systems on those cars, lane keep assist. Safety-wise, this car has blind spot warning, rear cross path detection, and the rear view camera. So it's kept pretty simple there. That's okay. And just some of the other design details that I really like in the car. It's got a Bose audio system, wireless phone charging here in the console. You don't have to connect a wire. You just shove it in there and it connects that way. And I just think they did a nice job. I like the wood grain. Again, it's plastic, but it looks very nice, looks very upscale, and looks like really a nice German car. Well, probably because I'm feeling a little nostalgic for my own parents' station wagons when I was a kid. Spent lots of miles riding in the back of them. I do like the Buick wagon. I think it's the kind of car that Buick needs, more importantly. It's a car they can take against the Volvo V60 and cars in that class, Subaru Outback. And they've really done a smart thing here too. Off-road wagons are far more popular than plain station wagons. And they've given this car just enough off-road capability and just enough appearance that it becomes kind of an alternative to a crossover. And what I also like about wagons is, especially one like this, it drives smooth, it's got enough power, and some of the Buick trademarks, just soaks up the bumps on the roads and just is overall just very, very quiet car to be in. But you have the handling of a car. You can put it through the corners, you can drive the car, and it's actually very enjoyable instead of sitting up high in a crossover. And the other thing that Buick has done is they've priced this car pretty aggressively. So it starts just over $29,000. This one, pretty well fully loaded, $38,815. And I've seen some reviews where people compare this against an Audi and say, well, it's not as refined as an Audi, or the interior doesn't have as much of leather in it or whatever. It's $10,000 less. And for that, it's a fantastic car. So next week we'll have another fun car. Until then, storm forward.